Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, and we're going to be doing a little unboxing, and then afterwards we're going to do some Splitgate. We might have Corb joining us tonight, and we might not. God knows anymore. And however that works out, that works out. I want to thank Hall Hideaway for coming in and giving love. And Lotus, as always, thank you for the rave. So on this unboxing, I had like a little incident where the box got wet and yeah, it got destroyed in the process of coming into the house. So I haven't really looked at anything. I do know that it's here. I've sort of like checked to make sure that the soda that came with it wasn't the thing that got it wet, because like it was soaked. I have no idea where the water came from, because it was sitting on my porch and it was just like half of the box. And when I say half of the box, like you can look at the lid, and where this crease is was where the water stopped. So like it folded up on itself, like you can see. Yeah. So I have no idea what happened there. And on the bottom, basically, like the water came up to here. Um, and it was all the way across the box. Um, so yeah, that was an interesting thing happening, that sitting on my porch. Um, but yeah, so without further ado, we're going to open up today's Tokyo Treat, which is the Okinawa Snack Out. September 2021, Volume 70. As always, I'm not sponsored by any of this. This is just me showing things that I have purchased, because I enjoy it, and I figure that people that watch my channel have similar interests. So, without further ado, as always, when I'm doing these unboxings, I am reading from their little thing that it talks about all the different candies. And I do get the premium box, so I have some of the extra stuff. And we'll go from there. Starting up, these seem to be like super popular, and I do not know why they keep like. And I get it, they're sweet and whatnot, but I'm getting tired of eating these things. But this is the Umaiyuwa Sugar Rusk. This sweet, light, and crunchy snack from the Umaibo family is just what you need for an energy boost before some summer sports. Umaiyuwa Sugar Rusks. So it's corn pops, basically, in like a little chip format. Next up is Texas corn potage flavor. Giving us more fall vibes, the warm, tasty goodness of salty and creamy corn potage is here in Japanese crunchy snack form. Texas corn potage flavor, aka corn soup. And I do not, I don't hold high hopes for this. I mean, it's probably not going to be bad, but it's one of those that I'm just going to be like, okay. Corn chip. Another one that keeps coming up on a regular basis, the Curry Turtle Crackers. Okinawa's oceans are filled with life. We want to bring you some seaside vibes with these tasty and crunchy crackers with a spicy twist that are inspired by the pattern on turtle shells. Curry Turtle Crackers. Really? They're... This is the same bag I've been getting for a while now, so how is this a twist with turtle? Next up is Kalbi Okinawa Shikuwasa potato chips. We're heading to Okinawa, bestie. These chips are made with Okinawa Shiwasa citrus and Okinawa salt for a crunchy and refreshing snack. Kalbi Okinawa Shikuwasa potato chips. So it's just going to be a potato chip with similar to lime, I think, if I remember correctly. Another one of the ones that comes every other month, it seems like, if not every month, is the Ramen Shop Taro. We'll be heading into fall soon, and fall has all the best food. We're already starting our fall carb loading with this savory ramen snack. Ramen Shop Taro. And see, this is I'm about to the point where I'm going to cancel my Crunchyroll order. I love the Kit Kats. If I could just get the Kit Kats, if there was or not Crunchyroll, Tokyo Treat orders, because I don't know, like they're starting to become so repetitive. And I don't eat all of it all the time, and some of it I have multiple bags of it now at this point because I've had that before. I have like 100 of those now. That Ramen Shop Taro, it's not bad, but that's one of the ones that like it gets put to the side every time and does not get eaten that often. And I think I got 3 or 4 bags of it in the house, to the point I want to try to get together. I want to try to get a couple of my friends together. And I guess I need to start reaching out to people to try to get this together. And I want to do a stream where I just hand people some of the excess candy that I've got stowed away from these things and be like, eat it, tell me what you think. I think it'd be a fun stream. I really do. Next up is Cheezac. Cheesy goodness never looked so cool. These mini cheesy treats are a crunchy, salty snack that will make any cheese lovers September. Cheezac. Cheezac. It's Cheeezack. Like, that is Cheezac. I like it's the corniness of like late 80s, early 90s there. Especially like the coloring, the cat, all of it, like reminds me of Garfield, Heathcliff, Calvin Hobbes, all that stuff. What was the other one? Was it Rude Dog or Rude something? Pandoro Butter Cookie. With a smooth, buttery, sweet flavor, this cute panda-shaped Japanese cookie is one of our favorites this late summer season. Pandoro Butter Cookie. My cookie's been crushed. Like I can feel the crumbles. So, unless they're really small, and then that means there's a bunch of them, but it still feels like it's been crushed. But with them saying a cookie, like, I think it's supposed to be one big cookie, but you know. Okonomi Arari. Arari. Crunchy, salty, and mega addictive, these Japanese crackers are super simple but loved by people all over Japan. Try them and you won't be able to put them down. These are actually pretty decent. I've had these before. I think these have come in the Tokyo Treat before, but I don't remember. Yeah, that's also become the thing, is like a lot of these I've had before at whether from the Tokyo Treat or from like being in Japan, and now it's starting to all blur together because I get so many of them. Pankome Rice Bar. Losing your appetite in the summer heat, light and crispy Japanese puffed rice treat. Pankome has a sweet and spicy soy sauce based flavor that is just what you need. Again, this has come like every other month or every 3 months. This is a very staple one. Here comes another one that's a staple. The Mochi Taro, giving us major retro vibes. This fried mochi and peanut snack is an addictive, salty, and crunchy late summer treat. This, I think, was in last month's as well. Mochi Taro. Again, and like, it's there. It seems like they're running out of things to um send us. Okay, two more things in the regular classic box. We always get a Amiibo. This is the Takatsu sauce. Nothing is more mouth-watering than savory Takatsu sauce. Enjoy the tangy goodness of Takatsu sauce in crunchy Amiibo form. Amiibo, Takatsu, Tonkatsu sauce. Jesus, I can't talk today. We always get an Amiibo. Tonkatsu is actually not a bad one. If you like that flavor. And they are always in a different flavor. So next up is the last thing in the classic box. The Pokemon Snacks Pikachu Pudding flavor. Pika Pudding! Pudding fans are in for a treat with these crunchy corn Pikachu-shaped snacks filled with a pudding-flavored goodness. And score 1 for 40 collectible stickers. Ooh, so it comes with a collectible sticker. 1 of 40. But this is the Pokemon Snacks Pikachu Pudding flavor. This is something different. But I'm sure, like, it's probably a rehash of something that's... because Pokemon puts their name on everything. So now we're getting into the premium box, which costs a little bit extra, but you get these extra 5 things. We're going to go up the list, ending with, as always, the Kit Kats that come with it, which is what everybody looks for. First up is the Dora Choco. Tokyo Treat is bringing you some chocolate goodness this month. Inside these fluffy dorayaki pancakes, you'll find a creamy chocolate surprise. A Dora Choco. These are really good. This is not the same brand, I think, that I got last time that has, but I think there's two different brand companies that make the same thing. It's a little pancake thing with chocolate in the center. Sometimes they change the chocolate to like on, which is red bean paste. Yeah. Next up, Sour Paper Candy Apple flavor. Soft and chewy goodness that packs a punch. The Sour Apple treat is the perfect Japanese candy for giving you a boost of summer energy. Sour Paper Candy Apple flavor. Whew, that's a mouthful. Sour Paper. I guess because it's a strip? I don't know. We'll try that later. Next up, something else from Pokemon. The Pikachu Pure Gummy Tropical Flavor. Pikachu is chilling out in tropical style this summer with Pure Gummy. Enjoy the fruity, sweet, and shocking sour, orange, mango, and pineapple flavored Pikachu gummies. Huh. The, when looking at what they're showing, there's like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 5 different bags you could have got. This one's pretty cute. But Pikachu, Pure Gummy Tropical Flavor. Tropical. Next up is the drink. We have the Fanta Okinawa Shikuwasa. You can only score this refreshing Fanta in Okinawa, but we had to share it with you guys. Enjoy the fizzy and sour goodness of this rare Fanta on a hot day. Fanta Okinawa Shikuwasa. These are actually not too bad. I've had this before when I lived in Japan, if I remember it correctly. Like I said, it's sort of like a lime. It's not exactly a lime drink, but similar. Um, and last but not least, our Kit Kats. Kit Kat, summer ice cream. How do you cool down in summer? Ice cream. Duh. How about we wrap up all that ice cream goodness in the form of Japan limited edition Kit Kats? Even better. Japan. Kit Kat summer ice cream. So, no! Yeah, exactly. Here we go, Kit Kats. They sound delicious. Yeah, I know, Corb. Oh man, they are so melted. That might explain why everything was wet as all get out. Is this thing probably got so hot and everything else that they might have had, I don't know. They don't even look like Kit Kats to me anymore. Like, let me. You can barely make out where it says Kit Kat on it. So it does have a split, but like the back of it just is one big blob. Mm, are there different flavors? Hold on. There is sayings on them, but it looks like it's all the same flavor. Okay, yeah, it's all the same. The reason I was wondering if there were multiple flavors was up here in the corner. I didn't feel like actually trying to translate it in my head, but there's two different color wrappers, and I only had one of the orange ones. So I was digging through to see if they had different flavors, but they don't seem to have any different sayings on them. So that Kit Kat, it's like a vanilla, like a sweet vanilla with a slight hint of. I'm guessing the wafer is supposed to be your a sugar cone. It wasn't bad. Like that's actually a really good Kit Kat. And Corb, speaking of Kit Kats and melted Kit Kats and whatnot, I'm gonna have something to ship to you soon. Whenever you get your get settled into your new home or whatever, of a bag of Kit Kats and stuff like that. Because I have been keeping up with Kit Kats for you. So like I have at least one of every Kit Kat that I've gotten for I think the past year. So, but that ends the Okinawa Snack Out Tokyo Treat. As I said, this if they don't change things soon, because I am getting one of these every month, and they're not impressing me anymore. Like I like the Kit Kats, and it is. If I could get just the Kit Kat, I'd be happy. But the rest of it is it. I see the same stuff over and over and over and over again, and it's starting to become a so repetitive that I'm not a fan. And it sits and sits and sits. Yes, exactly. Because you get so many of them. You try some of the newer stuff, and the stuff that you've already had before just sits, and it starts to pile up. I've got hiccups. Um, and the more that I get of the same stuff over and over again, the more of it that is just getting. I have a Rubbermaid, like a tote, like a big tote that's got chips and stuff like that in it. That most of it is the Tokyo Treat stuff now, but it's like my snack Rubbermaid thing, and I don't buy snacks on a regular basis for my house. When I do, I always buy the same things, and it's like gummy bears or Swedish fish, something that I can snack on while on stream, and it's not going to be crunchy. Um, and that's the other problem is I wouldn't mind snacking on these while I'm streaming, but everything in here almost has a crunch, and I know for a fact that's not a thing that most people want to listen to when you're streaming is a crunchy, especially if you're playing something. They don't want to randomly hear like this as you're like still gaming and whatnot. But yeah. So Corb, are you gonna be joining me in a little bit on for some gaming? I hope you are. Um, oh, you're already in voice chat. Okay. I've got, yeah, I don't have my headphones on, so I didn't even know you were there. Um, we're going to take a quick break while I shrink my camera back down to normal size and get everything set up for us to game. I'm going to go grab a soda real quick and we'll go from there. So me and Corb will be playing some Splitgate in just a few minutes. So if you're watching just this, I'm Shinigami Tabris. I hope you've enjoyed the unboxing, and let me know what's going on, and stick around. We'll be right back with some Splitgate. Peace.